Yeah.
I needed you, but you were missing.
Yeah.
Told me you changed, but you can't lose in touch. Some things I wouldn't even mention. Just know I don't need your attention. No, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Some things don't work, and that's the way love goes. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. It's over now, what time will tell. Yo, you were fine, yeah. The whole time was love in the skies, in your eyes. Oh, yeah. You were fine, what was there? The whole time was love in the skies, in your eyes. There in your eyes. There in your eyes.
I get it, I get it. Yeah.
There in your
I
eyes.
get it, I get it, I get it. Yeah.
There in your
I
eyes.
get it, I get it, I get it.
You
Yeah.
see, you were fine. You were fine. What was there the whole time was love in the skies, in your eyes. If you see, you were fine. What was there the whole time was love in the skies, in your eyes. I find it hard to think. Icon. Some days are easier to. I find it hard to think. Some days are easier to. I know it takes a heart, but you took that and some more. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. The more when you gave up, the more when you gave up. I find it hard to think. Icon. Some days are easier to. I find it hard to think. Some days are easier to. I know it takes a heart, but you took that and some more. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. The more when you gave up.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been tripping like the 80s. Pulling out the coupe at the lot. Pulling out the coupe at the lot.
What's up, Tyler? What's up, Elijah?
I was at back, where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac.
Yeah, I'm starting the news real quick.
Where the bag at? Gotta move smarter, gotta move
I'm saying.
Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. Lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the
Anime News Network do not want to work, bro. That's not what they want to do. Pink slip. Oh, my whips is keyless. Okay. All right, I'm here. My figure is not okay. There you go. I'm here to report on the news. Just real quick. Get this streaming thing out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Or hopefully my life doesn't end, bruh. Kind of worried about that, but hey, maybe it's gonna be fine. Claire Obscure. Expedition 33's most heinous challenges were inspired by Final Fantasy X. So, Claire Expedition 33 is an irresistible melting pot of old and new ideas, combining classic JRPG tropes with modern storytelling sensibilities and new gameplay flourishes. It's in some ways fitting, then, that the 2025 Game of the Year contender includes optional challenges inspired by Final Fantasy's most infuriating minigames like Chocobo Racing and Lightning Dodging in Final Fantasy X. So, let's see. So this is just comparing the lightning dodging in Final Fantasy to Expedition. Let's see. Is the lightning dodging in Final Fantasy? What the hell? This shit looks unplayable. And they need a seizure warning on that too. A bunch of people that had epilepsy. I'm sorry. I just probably tweaked out real quick. What the hell? I didn't even know you could get beach outfits. What the hell? I didn't even know there were this many minigames in this game. But hey, you'll learn something new every day. Alright. Atlas isn't teasing Persona 6 yet, but they are teasing Persona X. So, Persona 5 The Phantom X, a mobile spin-off of the series in an alternate timeline than the original game, is going to be coming to America soon. Atlas officially teased the worldwide release for Phantom X on its social media channels with a graphic that reads "Retake Your Desire." I think you dropped this with an owl emoji. The owl is basically the Morgana Persona X, Phantom X. So if you're wondering why the fuck they have an owl emoji, that's why. Anyway, it's a spin-off to the Persona series, but it does have Persona 5 characters in there, and you can play as all of them. It's a gacha game, man, I think it's, to be honest, it's pay to win. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I'm excited about this game anyway, because it's Persona, but I'm not excited about like them, it being a gacha system, right? I'm not excited about that. Anyway, this lady appeared in Genshin Impact. I don't play Genshin Impact. They're expected to come to Genshin Impact by 5.7 June 2025. So hats off to them, I guess. I don't know. Crest, Luke, and Sori artwork will be the Tales of 30th anniversary. So basically, the Tales series is getting this artwork for it because it's their 30th anniversary. Bandai Namco announced that the Tales of 30th anniversary art exhibit is being held at Namba Muri in Osaka. Japan will feature the Kosuke Fujitsuma special artwork featuring Fantasia's Crest, Abyss Luke, and Zestra's Sori. That design appeared on special merchandise. So this is gonna cost about $8. So they have different things that cost different amounts of money. Let me see. This signed art piece is gonna cost $372. This acrylic is gonna be $13, and then they have a clay coaster with the artwork on it that's gonna cost $8. So there's the art right there. If you're really a Tales fan, I mean, I am, but I've never beaten a Tales game. So, am I really a fan? Anyway, the art exhibit is gonna appear in Osaka, Japan, and it's gonna run at the Namba Muri between May 16th to the 25th. 2025. The first part of the tour appeared at the Urachupo Murai in Tokyo, Japan, and that happened between April 4th and 20th, 2025. Moving on though. It's a new Honkai update. I like Honkai Star Wars story. I guess they're making notifications clearer and easier, which is good because they're super fucking confusing in that game. So, great, good job. They're fixing their shit. Fantastic. Anyway, Nier Automata. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. There we go. Nier Automata, wax seal. Stamp proclaims glory to mankind. What does that even mean? Okay. The Omnibus and Square Enix announced a Nier Automata Yura wax seal stamp that's going to release in Japan in October 2025. So if you guys want a wax seal of Nier Automata, you can get that. Who the fuck is ordering this shit? You know how bougie you have to be to order this shit from Japan? $122 for a wax seal with your... What? Who's buying this? Y'all got nothing to do, bro. Y'all got nothing to do if y'all buy this. Y'all got too much money. Y'all might as well give me y'all money because this is crazy. A wax seal that's $122 with a Nier Automata symbol. Y'all have nothing to do. Who's sending letters in 2025? I don't know. I'm really baffled, bro. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it don't make no sense to me. But the stamp is set to launch in Japan October 25. Pre-orders are going to open until June the 18th, 2025. So, Nier Automata is going to be on the Switch, PlayStation 4. The anime is on Crunchyroll. This is depressing news to me because it makes no sense. Moving on. Zenless Zone Zero trailer returns with one for Hugo. So this is an EP for Hugo. It has his own theme and stuff like that, and I mean, they're finally getting a boy in the series. That's good for them. Good to have boys in the series, right? There's just too many girls. So I don't mind it. But I'm gonna play the trailer for y'all right here.
Another emergency meeting?
Oh man, I can't miss this.
The captain's already here! Sorry, I'm running behind.
Listen up! We're about to discuss our person of interest. I need everyone focused. Are Our target this time is the leader of Mockingbird, the infamous Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Cunning and unpredictable, they often infiltrate high society gatherings with disguises.
So he's like Gambit. Cool, I like Gambit.
After every heist, they always make a flashy exit, like he's rubbing it in our faces. One time, we finally had him cornered, backed him into a dead end.
After him! Freeze!
But the bastard found the perfect moment, smashed through a window, and jumped straight into a hollow. The guy's a lunatic.
Farewell, my friends. I shall return.
And he's voiced by Kane's voice actor.
Doesn't shine bright as
Holy shit. Why do they want me to play this game so bad?
feel your light.
Oh my god, he's voiced by Kane's voice actor.
Your anger is like
And he has a scythe.
can't even cut my shadow.
He has a scythe, because Kane has a scythe as well.
One ought to learn to dance with the
Oh
dust.
god. Oh, I'm excited for him. I don't know, you just show me Kane's voice actor
today
and
will be the
anything and I'm
end of
just like, I'm
Mockingbird.
sold.
This is his
I'll
next
buy
mark.
the game.
If we use it as bait... Huh? It's empty. What the... Damn it!
They're already in here?
How is this any different from regular thievery?
Don't you just love the look on their faces?
It's too flashy.
Oh no, maybe this isn't Kane's voice actor.
Your dirty little secrets are about to come to light.
Let's see,
Soon you'll
voices
be on
this
your
guy.
knees begging me for mercy, hypocrites.
Yeah, that's not Kane's
Thanks
voice
for the
actor.
entertainment. See you all in the next act.
But he's somebody that sounds familiar. I don't know who he is. But yeah, that's not Kane's voice actor. Hugo, leading man. The vampire too? Fuck. Anyway, we're on to the next thing. Final Fantasy XI login campaign includes these boots as a new item. Apparently there's some Final Fantasy's characters boots. I don't know nothing this deep about Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, but hey, look, y'all can go ahead and log in May and get these boots and other stuff. Utility ring, fisherman feast, kitchen stove, sweet tea. Why the fuck would you want virtual sweet? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's to feed your avatar or something. Power World Tides of Terrera crossover arrives alongside the summer update, so Power World's getting a summer update 2025. They're gonna have a crossover with Terraria. The new update is gonna arrive in summer. Future patches will also include changes as a result of the Nintendo lawsuit. That's fun. But yeah, they definitely stole a lot from Nintendo, so I don't know. I think it's good they got sued. It's not okay. I wish League of Legends would sue the pants off of Mobile Legends, and I think they have, but it just makes so much money, it doesn't matter. No. Anyway, Katsuhiro Hadara discussed Taken's Waffle House stage issues. Taken has a Waffle House stage. Social media, they discussed that, hey, it's bullshit. To be honest, within the bounds of what I can say, I fully understand you guys' request. That's precisely why I had considered taking on this challenge. In fact, I had already been thinking about it quite a while ago. For the past year or more, I've actually tried to make what? I tried to make contact through several different channels. However, and it is purely my own speculation. I suspect that the lack of response may be due to the fact that the project I'm known for revolves around fighting themed video games. By the way, no response, very rare case. That said, if, like I suggested earlier, using a different name or format is acceptable as long as the core message is maintained, then I would be willing to seriously reconsider and explore this option. It's him talking about working more on the issue with the stage. But look, the next major update should patch this problem with the stage. There was a comment on social media describing a Waffle House employee deflecting a thrown chair by a customer in excellent parry. Crazy. Anyway, look, moving on. D3 Publishers next Otome PC game is Despair drop. So Otome is basically the opposite of, I don't know what they call like the visual novels where all the girls are after one boy. It's a harem. Otome is like a reverse harem, and it's more, I don't know, is it more story based? I don't know. I think both are story based, but I don't know. Anyway, this is gonna arrive on Steam, the visual novel, on May 27th, 2025. You'll be able to play as played in both English and Japanese. Previously, the title only appeared on the Switch worldwide, but this one is going to be on PC, and it's already on the Switch, so you'll be able to play this game. Never really got into this game, but hey, to each his own. You guys like Otome games, I'm all here for it, bro. Moving on. So, have you guys heard about the Mendez brothers? So the Mendez brothers, the judge resentenced the Mendez brothers over the murders of, their parents, in 1989. So a Los Angeles judge has resentenced the two brothers who are serving life in prison for the 1989 murders of their parents in a Beverly Hills mansion, making them eligible for parole. He's trying to get justice for their deaths, I assume, or I don't know, but let's see. The brothers' lawyer Mark Gregoris said today is a great day. After 35 years, they were one step closer to bringing the boys home, he added. Cousin testified in court earlier in the day, said the family was elated. It is a difficult process, she said, of the parole hearing that awaits the brothers, but noted they will eagerly step through those doors if it means that we can have them home. So they're really trying to get their boys home, the cousins and the rest of the family. So, I don't know. This is a really complicated and weird case, bro, in general, and the fact that they made a Netflix series about it is even, I don't know. This whole Mendez brothers situation has just been crazy. But anyway, we'll see what happens. In other news, Trump signs a deal with Saudi's biggest, including the biggest ever, 142 billion arms agreement. So, U.S. President Donald Trump signed a host of economic and bilateral cooperation agreements in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday, as he kicked off a 4-day Middle East trip with a focus on deal-making with a key Middle East ally, while shared concerns about Iran's nuclear program and the war in Gaza dragged on in the background. Cool stuff. Prince Mohammed has already committed to some $600 billion in new Saudi investment in the U.S., but Trump teased that $1 trillion would be even better. The agreement includes a mammoth arms deal described by the White House as the largest in history between the allies, worth nearly $142 billion. The bump began before Trump even landed. Royal Saudi Arabia Air Force F-15s provided an honorary escort for Air Force One as it approached the kingdom's capital, an exceptionally rare sight. Later, the crown prince was set to date? What does it say? Whoa.
Fate.
Date? What the fuck does this mean? A celebration? What the who's ever?
Fate.
I've never heard anybody use this in my life. Set to fate Trump with an intimate state dinner at Ad Dirina Diria, a UNESCO heritage site that is the birthplace of the first Saudi state and the site of major development project championed by the Crown Prince. Oil production. Saudi Arabia and fellow OPEC plus nations have already helped their cause with Trump early in the second term by stepping up the oil production. Trump sees cheap energy as a key component to lowering the cost and stemming inflation for Americans. The Republican president has also made the case that lower oil prices will hasten an end to the Russia-Ukraine war. But Saudi Arabia's economy remains heavily dependent on oil, and the kingdom needs a physical break. Even oil prices of $96 to $98 a barrel to balance its budget. It's questionable how long OPEC plus, of which Saudi Arabia is leading a member, is willing to keep the production elevated. The price of a barrel of Brent crude oil closed Monday at $64.77. Qatar and UAE next. Trump picked the kingdom for his first stop because it has pledged to make big investments in the U.S., but he ended up traveling to Italy last month for the Pope Francis funeral. Yeda was the first overseas stop of his first term. Trump arrived in the Middle East when his top regional allies, Israel and Saudi Arabia, are far from neatly aligned with his approach. The decision to skip Israel was remarkable, experts say. Before the trip, Trump announced to Washington he was halting a nearly 2-month U.S. airstrike campaign against Yemen's Houthis, saying that the Iran-backed rebels have pledged to stop attacking ships along with vital global trade routes. In March, the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wasn't notified by the administration until after talks began with Hamas about the war in Gaza, and Netanyahu found out about the ongoing U.S. nuclear talks with Iran only when Trump announced them during an Oval Office visit by the Israeli leader last month. The main message coming out of this, at least as the itinerary stands today, is that the government of the Gulf are in fact stronger friends to President Trump than the current government of Israel at this moment. Okay. Who don't know? Oh my God. I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy this. I just want to read the article, please. They're not letting me read the article, so basically Trump pulls sanctions on Syria and extends an olive branch to Iran. Of course, he does that because you already know why he did that. He says that they are closer allies than Israel, so that's why that's happening. But what's up? What's up, Gibbs? Nice to see you. Harem, yeah, that was the name of it. Thank you, Mash. But that is the end of the news because I cannot, for the life of me, get on Anime News Network. I don't know why, but your boy cannot get on Anime News Network for the life of him, bro. I'm struggling. Let me try again. I'm gonna try again. Maybe they just shut down for the hour. But let's see here. Nice to see you, Mash. Hopefully this isn't the last time I see you, Mash. Gibbs too. Gibbs 500. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. Hopefully this isn't the last time I see you as well. Yeah, they're just down. They're down right now. So I could just do it through my Blue Sky, but my Blue Sky has some really interesting content on it, so we're just gonna go ahead and search up anime news network. Boom. Look at that. Okay, Sakamoto Days reopens for business on July 14th. The second anime trailer reveals the opening song to the second half of it, so we're gonna go ahead and look at that. Look at that. Oh, what? I can't. Okay. Hold on a second.
このリストに載っている人間を殺してほしいのです。あれ？なんか痩せられない。坂本、スラーという人物を聞いたことがあるか？殺し屋殺しか。
この件はすでにオーダーが動いてる。しがない商店の店員は手を引きなよ。
嫌だ。死刑囚なんぞ関係ねえ。殺人鬼ったって言うて素人やろ。
死刑囚さん殺せますように。
今の俺たちじゃ坂本さんの足手まといなんだよ。もっと強くならねえと。
ハロー。大切なもんを全て奪われ絶望した父親の死。最高のラストじゃねえか。
中身見せて。
私がもっと可愛くしてやるよ。
殺しに心はいらない。娘がいるそうだね、坂本くん。やべえじじいが来た。父親として引けない時がある。大事なものは自分の手で守りたい。坂本さん！おかえり、坂本太郎。尊い正義への一歩だ。
Yikes. That's gonna be interesting. Sakamoto Days, the second part. Jeez Louise. There's a lot of drama going on with that right now. But look. See, I don't know about this. Apothecary Diary exhibition is... What the hell? We don't want to hear about RDC right now. Being professional, keeping it professional, animated tours. They review the plot of that. Bad Boy Assistant. What the hell that is? That better not be Sword Art Online right there. Oh, that's Country Bumpkin. My Hero Vigilante cast a famous voice actor as person on the show. Last Crusade, Rise of the World, season 2. Madhouse made this anime. Oh, hold on a second. The Hour Coming of Age. Awajima Hayakaki. Hayakaki? I don't know. Hayakakai? I no, the Kakai, like you got Kakai'd by, like, you know, Kakishi. Like, there's a Kets, Mets. I watched that whole show this year. That's so crazy. Just think about that. Mets, Cats. Anyway, that's the teaser trailer for that. I wonder what it's going to be about, but it's produced by Studio Madhouse. It's coming out in 2026. Let's see here. Never heard of this. Final volume, though. Wow, volume 7. So that manga is getting canceled pretty early. Street Fighter announces Fighting Pass to prep for Lena's debut. Fighting Pass. Anyway, look. The 4K remaster of Mamora Oshi's Angel Egg anime will hold its world premiere at Cannes next week. So, if you guys want to see the 4K remaster of this very famous anime film, it's hosting a 40 anniversary remaster. It's going to screen at the Cannes Festival Cinema de la Plague on May 20th. So, I mean, I don't think you guys are going to be able to see this because it's probably in another country, to be honest. But, yeah. Cool. Good for Angel Egg. They need to just remake the movie, in my opinion. And I think I'll be down for that. Remaking the movie and seeing it like that, that'd be dope. I would love that. Anyway, that is the news. I probably should do something else as well. Maybe I'll work on my book in real time. But as far as my YouTube audience goes, I have to work a little bit on my content that I'm putting out. I'm doing a lot of editing, and I made an error. I made an error recently in one of my Persona videos. So I'm gonna go fix it, and I'm gonna go focus on this book. I mean, not this book, this short story. It's gonna release on Wattpad and 2 other platforms on Thursday. But I think I'm gonna announce the other 2 platforms I'm releasing the story on Blue Sky. Right now is a pretty hard time in my life, so just be patient and understand that I will get back to gaming on the regular and all this stuff. But I don't want to not stream because of what's going on in my personal life. But hopefully I get to see you guys the rest of this year. And things get better. But definitely pray for me, y'all. And I hope you guys stay frosty. Okay?